views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Hey everyone, I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Welcome to Open BXRX. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you. In fact, coming up on today's show, we'll speak to two brothers who have taken different paths to success. Then we'll hear from a local musician who will give us a sneak peek at her latest single. Then after that, we'll sit down with a familiar face who is providing a space for other creatives to express themselves. Then my man, Bobby C, kaboom, steps into the room with the latest in the world of sports. And then finally, we'll speak to a jazz legend to reflect on his storied career and preview his upcoming project. So stay tuned. All of this and more is headed your way. We've got you covered like a blanket right here on Open. Welcome. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WPLS. And here we go again. It's another fantastic show. You're watching Open. It's that live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. You can stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Now, leading things off, our first guests are brothers. The bros are in the house. One is a creator, executive producer, and host of a fantastic podcast. And the other, a local musician and member of the group Go Gettaz. Now, watch out. They're here today to speak about their upbringing and how family has shaped their individual paths to success. So please welcome the brothers, Trifton and Alonzo. Alonzo Rose, the Rose brother.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank
you for having us, Mr. Lee.
All right, we're in here. Here we go. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. Trifton, you can kick it off.
Oh yeah, so my name is Trifton Rose, as you introduced. I started a podcast called RoseAboveIt Podcast just because I wanted to get into the media field. But unfortunately, it was hard for me to get in because everybody wants you to have experience, but nobody's willing to let you get experience. So the best way, instead of me being home and sitting here and complaining about it, I said, I'm gonna start my own thing, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna get myself seen. So I started RoseAboveIt Podcast, started this cool platform with a couple of my friends, that I graduated college with, and we turned it into something that's it's been consistent. It's been the community's kind of has been supporting us, and we're excited about it.
Yeah. Now I know Dad. I know the Deacon, so he's been letting me know about you guys and all the wonderful things that you guys are doing. Alonzo, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Alonzo Rose, of course. I go by Josue Rose as a musician.
All right.
I'm new. I'm actually new to music. My friend's been doing this for a really long time, for years. I would be in the studio with them. I would always help them out, support them. And they actually gave me that push to, you should start making music, Zoe. Make music. So I tried it out. My friend actually sent me this one beat I did a video to called Twisted. It's a Keith Sweat sample. And I fell in love with it. That was my first song I've ever made for myself. And music is just my new outlet of peace. So I love music. And now I'm here. Thank you.
There we go. Trifton, how do you feel about what your brother's doing?
I was surprised. I didn't know he had that type of creativity in him. So to see him be able to, first of all, I always knew he's an old man. So he had an old man spirit. So he always liked old 80s and 90s songs. So to hear that be his first song, I was like, I'm not surprised, but I couldn't believe like how good he was at it. Cause I'm not biased. Like if he's not good, I'll be like, hey man, maybe you should try to do something else. But he's made pretty good music. So far I support him 100%.
Thank you, bro.
Alonzo, what do you think about Trifton's podcasts?
I actually, when it first started, I thought it looked so easy to me. I was like, you know what, this is easy. And I actually went on with him. And it was like stepping into a whole nother world, and especially being in front of cameras and see him hosting, I was just like, wow, like it is so harder, and when you actually try it than it looks. So I told him he's a natural at it. I told him to keep going for it. He's really amazing. He's really amazing on the camera. So I like
the Rose brothers inspiring one another. That's a beautiful thing. And then mom and dad are so proud of you guys. I mean, you got a lot behind you now. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, but my parents always told us to just, you know, to think outside the box. One thing my pops always tell us. So
always.
Don't you know, you don't have to do what everybody else does. Think outside the box, and if you're gonna try to go after something, go 100%. You know, and
absolutely.
That's how we're raised.
Right.
That's good. All right. So this music is coming out, huh?
Yes. I have so much coming out.
Who are some of your major influences? Who do you like? I mean, you work with Keith Sweat, right? So who are some of the others? My
major influence, of course, Michael Jackson. He's probably the most influential musician. Another one is definitely Bow Wow. A lot of people get surprised when I say that. I grew up on him. I think it's the way he carries himself, the way he rhymes, the way he flows with the beat. So I'm a big Bow Wow fan. Big Bow Wow fan. Oh shucks! You know what? The way he flows with the beat, seems like you have skills. I try. Trifton, what do you think? You think we should let him spit 16?
I don't know if he got 16 in the clip.
Mr. Lee, I tell people this all the time. You know, I have a lot of friends who I leave the bars to, but if you throw me in a room for 10 minutes with a paper and pen, I could guarantee you I'll make magic.
But what can you do now? I have a microphone here. Here we go.
Oh yeah, come on, man, give me some.
Hey, you know, sometimes people put you on the spot, and you know you have to show me what you're working with. Right. I mean, you don't have to right now. I mean, we can, you know, we got other ways to include or add your music.
All right. No problem.
All right.
No problem.
I'm surprised he didn't tell you his. I thought your inspiration would be like Tory Lanez or somebody, because he likes to. So this guy likes to rhyme, but he also likes to sing.
Right.
Oh, you
do? Right. He's one of them. Tory Lanez is definitely one of them. Chris Brown is definitely one of them. But Bow Wow's the main.
So Alonzo, you sing and rap?
I like to sing and rap. I like to do both.
Give me a touch of your singing.
You a touch? All right. What you want me to sing? Give me something to sing. You want to sing my music?
Yeah, your favorite.
My favorite. All right.
Who do you look up to? Who influenced you? Who do you look up to
that you can sing? I'll do Chris Brown. Brown.
Just a piece, just a touch.
When I first saw you, I said to myself, girl, who you looking good for? Who you talking to? Who that fella that's standing right next to you? Ooh, ooh.
All right. I can feel the flavor. You got skills.
Thank you.
Now, Trifton, when you do your podcast, who are some of the people that you've worked with so far?
So I've interviewed a few different people. I don't know if you watch battle rap, but I've interviewed Goods the Animal, who's like one of the big battle rapper. I've interviewed different people. Do you know who Little Vicious is? I don't know if you ever heard the song.
Yeah.
The Gala Freak.
Yeah.
So I interviewed him.
With Dougie Fresh.
Yes. I interviewed him. I've done interviews with Maxwell Pierce, who's actually he's like a dunker for basketball. Uh-huh. He plays for the Harlem Globetrotters. So I've done interviews with him. I've done a couple of politicians. Like there's no limit to what we talk about. So we do interviews, of course, but we also do like different conversational things just about anything: sex, race, religion, sexual orientation, sexual preference, and all that stuff we talk about, and we just kind of we're very respectable about everything we say. I want to say that because we don't want to offend anybody, but it's just real conversation that people don't get the chance to have often that we have there, and
And you have listeners like us, mom and dad.
Yes, absolutely. I do. It's funny because when I first started, my parents were like, I don't know if you talk about a lot of stuff. I'm like, I know, but I'm very. When I say things, I say them in a very respectful way, and it's something that I think everybody can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? But the guy who influenced me the most was Joe Budden.
Oh, okay, yeah. What stands out in your mind out of all the people that you've interviewed so far? Anything jumps out at you?
Anybody who jumps out at me
that said anything that's profound or that you can remember?
Yes. So I did an interview once with this girl from the Black Ink Crew. Her name is Allison. She's Sky's best friend from Black Ink Crew, and she said we did an interview about her son dying, and the way she carried herself in the interview and handled herself with her son just passing, I think was probably one of the most inspirational things that I've seen. Just being able to watch her tell the story and tell the journey of her son that has leukemia and us going down that road. I think that was the first time I've done an interview and it was emotional, and the whole tone of the conversation changed, and it was just crazy to see how strong she was, how impactful she was. Impacted she was by her son and how much she meant to her.
Yeah. Well, we wish both of you all the blessings and all the love in the world. And I'm sure that you guys are going to do well. You have mom and dad that are in the church. You know, Deacon Rose gives me a call all the time. Hey, Bob, what you doing? And just checking in, you know. So and it's magical how we got together. Well, it's really a blessing how we got together at this point in time.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely. It was my producer said, hey, you know, we have an open spot, you know, you know anybody? And I'm speaking to your father. And I said, hey, you know what? He started talking about you guys. I said, well, why don't we get him on? So here we are.
Thank you.
God is good. God is good.
Absolutely. All the time.
God is
always good.
All the time.
God is good.
Absolutely.
Where can we get more information on you guys?
So for me, you could follow us on Instagram at RoseAboveIt Podcast, and our YouTube channel is RoseAboveIt Space Podcast. RoseAboveIt is one word, Space Podcast. And my personal Instagram is IMTRose5.
Yeah.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Alonzo _Rose. You can follow my team at Go Gettaz. The Go Gettaz is a GOTTEZ. Twitter above_average2. And Facebook Alonzo Rose.
The Go Gettaz. Woo, shucks. Did you get them on yet? You had them on your show, right?
I had Alonzo. Actually, the funny thing is they're scheduled to be on next Saturday.
Look at that. All right.
I told them they had to earn it.
There you go. Well, send us a copy, all right? Hey, thank you guys so much for joining me. And you're always welcome to come on and do it again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lee. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you guys so much, and God bless you. And always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice, and let your choice control the choosing. We're going to take a quick break right here. Come back with some more Open next. welcome back, everybody. I'm the Doc Bob Lee from 107.5 WPLS, and you are watching Open. Our next guest is a rapper and a songwriter, and she's here to highlight her journey into the music world. So watch out, we've got it going on for you, and she's going to share her latest single, too. Who's going to check me? I don't know. So please welcome to the show, NisaF, and her mom, hype mom, HiDeeDee. Hi, HiDeeDee.
Hi.
All right. So you guys got it going on. I've never seen it like this before, where you got a hype mom. You always got a hype man or somebody in the background when you're rapping and all that. But a hype mom. And I want to see this on stage, too. So you got to let me know when you're going to perform next and all of that.
Yes,
So-
of course, of course.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. How did you get started? Where did it come from? And how did mom get involved?
Basically, I started rapping about 3 years ago. Well, taking it more serious. I've always been into music, but I started taking it more serious about 2018, 2017. And my first show I had, which was at SOB's in New York, I was
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was planning to do everything by myself. But my mom, she always supported me. She always with me. And she loved dancing. She loved entertaining and everything like that. So when I performed my last song, Who Gonna Check Me, I decided to bring her on stage. And we just like blew the stage with that. Everyone was like so
I
excited
can
about
imagine.
it. So
Yeah.
from here on out, since then, I said, Mom, you gotta be my hype mom. I need you on stage with me at all times. And
That's
we the
what's
best
up.
duo out.
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of people don't like when mom or dad comes up to the school, everybody's like, oh, don't come up. But this is, how did you feel when you first started getting involved? Did you have that feeling? And then when you saw her, you checked out mom's skills, you said, well, wait a minute, we can do this.
Yeah, that's what I was like. We could do it together, and everybody loved her. Everybody loved me. So we just put it together, and we just the best duo out now.
Yeah. SOB's is right next to the radio station too, about 2 blocks away. Hot 97 and WBLS. So we would like to see you guys. Are you performing anywhere coming up?
Coming up, I just had a performance in Brooklyn, New York. What was it, the day before yesterday? That would have been a good show for you. We opened up a comedy show. Ralph Davis.
Ralph
Yeah.
McDaniel. Ralph McDaniel.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. That's my man, Uncle.
Yeah.
Ralph.
So we opened up his comedy show in Brooklyn, New York, Tuesday night. So that would have been a good show for you to come to. But now I have a show in Jersey. That's a birthday bash. Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna be
The
Nothing.
things that started. Mom's not gonna hype up. You ain't gonna hype.
Oh yeah, I'm at every show.
Yeah,
Every single show.
We together at every show, just like we here now.
We
Yeah.
don't have no
yeah.
upcoming show right now.
Yeah.
But we gonna let you know.
Yeah, I gotta come
I wish
see
you could have
it.
came Tuesday. That would have been good.
That's right. I'll get the next one. The things are starting to open up a bit. So you guys, I know
Yes.
you guys are gonna be out there
So
a
we
lot.
getting back. Yeah.
Next time we're in New York, we'll definitely let you know.
Yeah. You guys from Rahway, New Jersey?
Yes.
All right. I've been through there.
Yeah.
Linden and Rahway, something like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys got some skills. How far do you want to take this?
I want to take it as far as I can. No stopping. To the world know who NisaF and HiDeeDee is.
There you go. Wait, you say who? Aunt HiDeeDee.
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 That's my stage name. He laughing.
Yeah, I got it. I see the t-shirt.
Yeah, we was doing good till COVID hit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Things are gonna open back up. We just gotta
Yeah.
be cool and not
Yeah.
jump out there so fast.
Yes.
And because you got inoculated or got the injection, you're gonna take off your mask and get out there and do what we did before. We have to continue doing what got us this far. That lowered everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can get out there and display our
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
Right
I'm not
before
gonna
COVID,
go ahead.
No, I said right before COVID, we had opened up for 2 big shows. We had opened up for Rob Bass, and then we had opened up for Ice-T. And then COVID hit, so that slowed us down. But we had opened up for 2 major people.
Yeah, but they're gonna call on you again. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that. And Nisa, you got skills. I gotta tell you.
Oh,
Mom,
thank
you
you.
too.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so
I'm not
we would like you have a website that we can go to see some more clips and
Yeah, you could check me out on. Yeah, you can check me out on all social media at NisaF Baby. That's the NisaF baby. All social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Can't wait to see you guys in person. Listen, thanks for stopping by the show. And I got to extend a big welcome to you. You're always welcome to come in and jump in and do the dance. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got HiDeeDee, you got dance, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys keeping step too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little two-step.
Yep. You got to see it. Yes.
You can two-step a little bit?
Yes.
That's what I do all throughout the morning on WBLS. I do two-step. Keep it nice.
Yeah.
But listen,
we got to come in live with you.
Yeah, well, we're going to open up. I think we're back in the studio in maybe mid-August, something like that. But after we get acclimated, you're welcome to come in. We have a stage on the side where performers can do their thing on our Open Monday stage.
Okay,
right?
We'll be there. Just let us know when you open back up.
Listen, we love you. Congratulations, and do all that you can do. NisaF and Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, HiDeeDee.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Okay, thank you for having us.
You're welcome. More Open next, right now.
We built a media network for you.
BronxNet TV.
Come learn in your new state-of-the-art studios at Lehman College.
At Mercy College.
And coming soon to the South Bronx in the Hub.
Inspire with your stories, culture, history.
Your Bronx on BronxNet.
Engage with us.
Connect with us at your channels and at BronxNet.tv.
Learn, engage, inspire. BronxNet TV.
From the Bronx
to the world.
BronxNet.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Doc Bob Lee, and we've got that show going on for you. Our next guest is the founder of Bronx Writers and brand manager of Bronx Native. He's here today to speak about Bronx Writers and his latest series, The Poetry Corner. We're going to find out all about that corner, and he's no stranger to the show. Please welcome to the show, Josue Caceres. Welcome.
Yeah.
Bronx strong.
We out here, BXRX. Thank you so much, Dr. Bob Lee, for having me and the rest of the team. Always a pleasure coming on your show.
Yeah.
You always, support us, so thank you so much. So
so the corner is jumping, right? Tell us about that corner.
Let's do it. We're definitely working on a lot of special projects right now. One of them is the Poetry Corner, which we're doing at the Boogie Down Grind, which is an open mic series. And the Poetry Corner, we started it in 2019, providing a safe space and platform for artists, creatives, poets to express themselves, Yeah. And unfortunately, we had to shut it down because of the pandemic. But recently we were able to start it back up at the Boogie Down Grind on Hunts Point. And so far it's been amazing. We have a beautiful stage and seating area. We have live DJ. We have drinks being sold, and we have local vendors. Local businesses selling their products, their art, their merchandise, and of course we have the open mic series where we have like up to 30 or more performers every event. Yeah, and it's going on bi-weekly, every other Thursday at the Boogie Down Grind. And it's great, providing this space and this platform for the artists in our community. Actually after the pandemic, they've been wanting to get out, interact, express themselves, and we're giving them the opportunity to do that.
So it's getting bigger and bigger, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. We have people from different boroughs, different states coming down, wanting to show love, wanting to perform, and it's way better than what we expected. It's going amazing.
Yeah. So how did the idea behind Bronx or BX Writers Poetry Corner come about?
Yeah, so with BX Writers, we just really want to highlight and showcase writers and artists in our community, and we want to do that through many different avenues. Me personally, I'm a published poet and I'm into publishing. So, we publish writers in our anthologies, of course, the Poetry Corner, doing open mics. That's what we love to do. I love hosting open mics, providing that platform for artists, highlighting them through social media, book clubs, workshops, just finding different ways to interact with our people and the Bronx, and giving them a voice, not a voice, but giving them a chance to express their voice and so that they're heard.
I like it. And you've done a number of events. How many have you done so far? Because now this is like a piece of cake for you.
I honestly, I've lost count. But for the Poetry Corner, right, this year we've done 2 already. We're going to continue to do them throughout the summer. And they've just continued to grow. The events that we're doing, they're amazing. So many people come through, show love. And we also have open mics that we're doing at the Bronx Native Shop with our recording platform called Tag Up Music. So, we're just trying to do all these events and provide as much as we can for our people.
So people can just sign up to jump on the mic, right?
Yeah, you just come through. Literally, you just come. There's a sign-up sheet. You come, sign up, and you do your thing. You rock out just like that.
Jump on the mic.
You can come through and do your thing too, bro. It's really simple. It's easy. You just come through. You don't have to pay anything. You just sign your name. You go up there and you do your thing. And I have to tell you, the talent that I've witnessed at these events is just like mind-blowing.
Now, do you have a thing in place where you can sign them up? If you see some outstanding talent, you can say, hey man, I want to work with you.
Yeah, definitely. We tell them to give us their information, their Instagram, and we highlight them, after the event on our social media. And this is not only something that I want them to participate in. I want to continue to work with these artists, and these people that come and perform, and just continue to work with our people. That's the mission.
Josue, do you jump on a mic from time to time?
I mean, I'm a poet myself. I just finished my 3rd book of poetry.
Whoa!
Which is set to release next month. So that's
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All over the place. Congratulations.
Definitely, just staying busy. And we also have the Year Gone Hazy collaboration with Bronx Native and Bronx Brewery. We're selling that book at the shop. We also have the 2nd anthology, which is set to release in December.
Yeah.
And just more, projects and collaborations that's brewing, that's in the works. All for the BX. You already know.
Boom.
We out here, man.
Yeah. So wait a minute. What's your favorite in the book that you just put together?
My favorite?
Yeah.
From the anthology, like my favorite piece?
The one that you just did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's just it's very hard to choose. It's just so diverse. What I love is that for this anthology, I was able to include photography, which the first one didn't have. So it's gonna be more visually appealing, and it's just so many different works, and they're all amazing.
Now I was trying to get you to do like a quick piece.
Oh man, putting me on the spot. Let's see.
Because I know you got a lot of material. But,
you want me to do a little piece? All right.
Yeah,
the sun is going
piece.
down. Daily commuters getting off the 2 train coming southbound. Summer's right around the corner. You can hear the music and the dominoes click-clacking. Local neighbors on the sidewalk chit-chatting. Coco, cherry, mango. I'll leave it at that. I'm a little sneak.
Yeah. Hey, clickety, clack. We bring you there. We bring you back. Yeah.
Oh, snap. Now we're going to have you at the corner. I'm going to sign you up.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, we love the work that you're doing, and you're always welcome to come by and display some of that stuff. You can even bring some of the talent on, especially when we open up our studios. We're getting ready to do that. We're talking about that now.
Okay, yeah, definitely. You know, I know a lot of artists and writers that definitely would love to contribute. You know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where can we go to view more of what you're doing?
Yeah, you can check us out on Instagram, BXRX. That's where we update everything. We're also on Facebook, and you can check us out at BronxNativeShop.com, where we sell, our books. And come to the shop, 127 Lincoln Avenue. We're open every day. Come to the Boogie Down Grind, where we host our open mics every other Thursday. And you already know, you can hit us up, contact us. We're always open to work with our people. So
BronxNative.com.
BronxNativeShop.com.
There you go. Josue Caceres, thank you so much. Founder, Bronx Writers, and brand manager of Bronx Native. Thank you. BX, Bronx Strong.
BX, we out here. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, man. And I know you love sports too. So I have a treat for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Bobby C has the latest in the world of sports coming up next.
We built a media network for you.
BronxNet TV.
Come learn in your new state-of-the-art studios at Lehman College.
At Mercy College.
And coming soon to the South Bronx in the Hub.
Inspire with your stories, culture, history.
Your Bronx on BronxNet.
Engage with us.
Connect with us at your channels and at BronxNet.tv.
Learn, engage, inspire. BronxNet TV.
From the Bronx
to the world.
BronxNet.
Hey there, sports fans. Welcome back to Open. Before we show you part 2 of our interview with Yankee beat reporter Brian Hoke, we wanted to get you caught up to speed with the latest on the Bronx Bombers around the community. The Yankees have been doing some amazing things right here in the Bronx. And the latest, the club announces the launch of the Fueling Our Future initiative. This partnership with Nike and Dream, formerly known as Harlem RBI. The Youth Community Initiative will target underserved communities with a focus on the Bronx, providing local young people with health and wellness skills for excelling in the classroom, on the field, and in their daily lives. Fueling Our Future was originally unveiled on April 15th in recognition of Jackie Robinson Day, with 42 7th and 8th grade students from Dream Charter School selected to take part in it. The number of students for this inaugural year of the program matches the uniform number worn by the legendary, late great Hall of Famer, Jackie Robinson. Kudos to the Yankees Diversity and Inclusion Committee for doing this. They are focused on identifying and combating disparities and systemic inequities that obstruct socioeconomic fairness and progress for marginalized groups here in the Bronx. Fueling Our Future will serve its students through 5 weekly virtual seminars with Yankee employees who are experts in their respective fields, as students will receive guidance on mental health, physical fitness, and healthy eating and food choices. Yankees continue to just do so many amazing things for the borough. Very excited to share with you here this morning. We're also very excited to share part 2 of our interview with Brian Hoke. So without further ado, here's part 2. You know, last week here on the show, we ended up having a pretty interesting guest. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, The World's Fastest Indian, a gentleman named Burt Monroe who broke a bunch of land speed records on a motorcycle in Bonneville. His son is now 87 years old, and he talked a little bit about, of course, his dad. We had him on basically like a Father's Day special, but I bring it up because there's actually a scene in the film where Burt Monroe talks about the 1918 pandemic, and he's telling another young man, maybe in his 20s, about how he had been a teenager during that pandemic and how so many lives were lost. Do you think this will be a moment, like looking now and maybe projecting ahead, knowing that you have kids, that this will be something that you perhaps tell your grandkids someday about this time? Like, you'll never believe how 2020, 2021 was and the pandemic was.
Yeah, and the best part about that is that it will be in the past tense, because I don't think that anybody will look back fondly upon this time. You know, there were glimmers of it. You know, I talk about this a little bit in the book. The players enjoyed having some time with their families, but they would have rather been going to work and doing what they wanted to do, which was play baseball in front of crowds. And for me personally, I certainly look back on those months of quarantine where, you know, this is the only time Daddy has been home at 5 o'clock at night, because the Yankees are usually playing a game and I'm at the game. And so, you know, we're going to make a pasta dinner and we're going to watch a Disney movie, and the uninterrupted time, that part is what I'll look back fondly on. But now that New York City is open again and the ballparks are packed and it feels like we're getting back to normal, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that it's happened so fast. The vaccines are amazing. It's great that that has allowed this to happen, because there were some dark days last year where, first of all, I didn't think I was going to walk into Yankee Stadium at all in 2020. Then when I finally did, it was like, when is this going to go back to normal? And more each week goes by here, and it's starting to feel more normal. I don't think we'll ever go back to the way it was completely, but it's getting there, and that's a good sign.
Now, of course, right now with the way the weather is, this is a good time to stay in the house and read a book, I would say. Probably not the best time, unfortunately, to be watching the Yankees. Before we let you go, just wanted to briefly touch on how they've been playing. I mean, it seems like every time they hit a home run, it's a solo home run. So many of their star players have not been playing up to that star level. If you were the manager, what would you do to try to make things better here in the Bronx?
Oh, man. You know, I've been talking about that with people, and these post-game press conferences with Aaron Boone are tough, because what is he supposed to say at this point? I feel like everything that can be said has been said. The players are the ones who have to get it done. Instead of, Boone saying yesterday or the other day, he said, our season is on the line. Okay, that's great. It's June. Now what happens? And they went out and lost the first game after he said that. Then what? Then what buttons are there to push? So you can switch up the lineup as much as you want, but really, look, the players on this team have to play to the capability that we said coming into the year. Look at the back of their baseball cards. This is going to be one of the best teams in the American League. They have not played like it. They have played like, a very average baseball team. And even worse than that, at times they've been really dull to watch. And so they need to go on a tear here where they can win 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 12, something like that, to make up some ground, because really they're coming up on the All-Star break and they've just been spinning their wheels the whole summer.
I had teased you. I thought you were the guy that kind of lit a little bit of a fire underneath the Yankees and manager Aaron Boone there briefly. And it lasted for a second, but then, of course, the Yankees, as you've said, they've been basically inconsistent the entire year.
Consistently inconsistent. But, hey, they won 7 out of 9 after I asked Boone if they were getting used to losing. So maybe I need to poke the bear again and see what happens.
You should fire him up again, Brian. Definitely, no doubt about it. So, in my opinion, you may not actually be the best, before we let you go, the best beat reporter in your own home.
The Yankees have kept losing.
Just why?
Why would the Yankees be losing the whole time? Why would the Yankees be losing? I don't know. I'm just a 4 kid.
I'm just a kid that is 4.
I don't know why the Yankees have kept losing. But I just don't like them losing. Is this thing on? You need to fix this problem. I don't hear anything. Everybody, including our fan base, had enough. It's July. Let's get this thing going.
Your daughter on socials is giving you a run for your money. Tell us a little bit about that segment. I know our co-producer will probably show that. Some really cool stuff with your daughter.
Oh, yeah, the Penny's 2 cents, my 4-year-old daughter, Penny. And that actually, it ties into the book and the Bronx Zoom and the 2020 pandemic year as well, because last year there was so much uncertainty when baseball restarted. And, having 2 young kids at home, I didn't know how comfortable I was being around people at the ballpark again and going to Yankee Stadium. And so we actually quarantined separately. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, to be away from my family for 3 months there during that baseball season. And, Penny kept asking, what is Daddy doing now? And, oh, he's at the baseball game. And this was kind of her introduction to baseball. And so she started watching the games with her mom, my wife, Connie. And she said, I want to do what Daddy does. I want to make a video like Daddy does, the post-game recaps. And so that we made one just for fun about her excitement about opening day coming up. And the Yankees are going to go down to DC and play the Nationals. And I thought it was adorable. Posted it on social media. Didn't think anything was going to come of it. Just thought, hey, this is cute. Maybe people would like to watch this. And people loved it. And I think that the enthusiasm of having a 4-year-old who really doesn't grasp exactly why everybody's wearing masks and just understands that that's part of the deal right now. And baseball is back and the guy's going to go play a game and it's exciting. I thought that was kind of what people needed in a very dark time. It was this light, enjoyable thing. And people demanded we make more videos. And so we've continued to crank them out here and there. I wish the Yankees were giving us better content to talk about. Penny's actually been disappointed this year with the fact how many games they've been losing, but maybe they'll turn it around. And look, if they win the World Series, maybe Penny can be on the float.
Definitely awesome videos, and it's an awesome book, Brian. So congratulations on your 3rd book. And for our fans at home, to order a copy, you can visit Amazon, Barnes & Noble, bookshop.org, or triumphbooks.com/Bronx Zoom. Brian, thanks so much. I got to get you to put the book behind you for the next time we have you
I know. Sorry about that. I will do.
Good to see you. Thanks so much.
You got it. Take care.
When taking public transportation, don't touch your phone. Carry hand sanitizer and use it immediately upon leaving the bus or train. Avoid touching your face. If someone is coughing or sneezing, move away. Wash your hands with soap and water as soon as possible. Limit contact with poles. If possible, avoid rush hour. Don't eat or drink on public transportation. Keep your bag off the floor or other surfaces. Avoid directly touching turnstiles. Stay up to date with the latest from your local health department and CDC.
Well, welcome back. I'm the Doc Bob Lee from 107.5 WPLS, and you're watching Open. Our next guest is a jazz legend. He takes to the stage to showcase his most recent work while taking a good look at some of his greatest moments as a musician. He's been around and he's done some fantastic things, met a lot of great people too. Please welcome to the show, my man, Bob Baldwin in the house. Yes, indeed.
What's up, Bobby?
All right.
Hey, how you doing, good brother?
You've worked with many people. I had the opportunity to work with you too in Westchester County a few years back.
Yes, 2005, man.
Yeah. And
seems like yesterday.
Fantastic show. That's a fantastic show.
Seems like yesterday with Phil Perry, Marion Meadows. We did a tribute to Grover Washington Jr.
Yeah.
Dream. So Saturday was great. Sunday, you know the rest of the story.
Yeah. Well, all in all, we had a great time.
That's right.
Fantastic. Now, some of the people, give us a little bit of background about Bob Baldwin.
Well, I've got two egos. I got a radio side and I got a music side. My dad taught me music when I was 6 years old. He's a piano player.
Yeah.
And taught me jazz. I grew up listening to Oscar Peterson and Miles Davis and all the great jazz guys back then. I'm 6 years old in kindergarten listening to jazz. You know, my mind was a little out there.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah, I fell in love with radio in college, and I ended up interning at BLS in 1980.
Woo! I was there.
Yep, my stepfather knew the late Percy Sutton, which was it was kind of a walk-in kind of deal.
Yeah.
There, I met Pat Prescott when she was doing news at WLIB.
Wow. Yeah.
And I gave her a demo tape like the last day I was interning. She was like, "Is that you playing piano?" I was like, "Yeah, I play a little piano." And so she just really encouraged me from that point. And she went to CD 101.9 right around 1988, 89. And that's when I dropped my first record. I've been cruising ever since, brother. I've put out 33 CDs. Yeah. I guess I'm a fusion bag of contemporary jazz with urban and some gospel, a little bit of pop thrown in there, man.
Yeah. Did you get a little taste of BGO, the traditional jazz, and mix it in with the contemporary jazz?
Absolutely.
CD 101.9.
And even before that, WRVR.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, man. That was my station.
Yeah.
I think my whole vibe is really evolves around that, the sound of that station. Even as I do the radio show, it's got that vibration.
Yeah. And you performed with a lot of people. Who are some of your major influences?
Oh man, I've worked with Grover Washington Jr. was a great opportunity. He recorded for me in 1992, and I did the same thing for him same year. Phil Perry, Marion Meadows, Pieces of a Dream, Howard Hewitt, Freddie Jackson. So I've been towing the line between contemporary jazz and R&B. But I love working with singers. I think singers, they just bring a whole different vibe for me. Yeah. And I've been working with this young lady named Lori Williams, who's really fantastic singer. You guys got to check her out. Lori Williams is a wonderful artist.
Lori Williams. All right, so we got to look her up because whoever you hang out with, we know they have skills.
I've been working with a flutist by the name of Reagan Whiteside, who's been doing some amazing things on the smooth jazz side as well.
So you have a number of albums out now, right?
Yes, my first one came out in '88, and so I just released another one early this year called Urban Smooth, an Urban Smooth Suite, which is a fusion of jazz, contemporary jazz, and urban. It's my 33rd record, brother.
Yeah, wow. You know who talks about you a lot? He's on XM Radio.
Who's that?
Ken Spiderweb.
My brother, yeah. See, I interned with him. I know. That's right. He's back on XM now, huh?
Yeah, he's on XM. He's still doing his thing.
God bless him. I love that brother. That was.
He lives in Delaware right now. But
what? You know, Delaware?
Yeah.
He was in Long Island, right?
He was in Amityville, and he said, "You know what? I'm moving out to Delaware with my family," and he sold his house and everything. And
I ain't mad at him. No taxes.
Yeah, exactly. And they built a section on to his daughter's house where him and his wife can live.
Wow.
Yeah. But he talks about you all the time.
Call him now, man.
Yeah. So, you're working on. You got any new projects that you're working on that we can take a peep into?
Absolutely, man. I'm working on this project. I did a live stream last year with Lori and up in New York. Cafe de Silva, Brazilian percussionist, Chumbo Cornell, Puerto Rican percussionist. So we got the Latin jazz and the Brazilian jazz.
Watch out.
Yeah, we got a little funk and soul. Got my guys up there. We were hitting it. So I got a live record coming out sometime towards the end of the year. So we're working on that now, trying to get that touched up and ready to roll.
Can't wait to get it.
Yeah, like I said earlier this year, I did the Urban Smooth Suite, which is mostly all vocalists and mostly independent artists. There's Tony Red from Atlanta, Monica Mason from Denver, Colorado. I had a chance to work with Ralph Johnson from Earth, Wind & Fire on percussion. So I'm just trying to keep it going, brother.
Yeah, Ramsey Lewis, Stevie Wonder.
All of my influences.
Joe Sample, Miles Davis, George Duke. What?
Yes.
Those are the greatest.
I grew up listening to those guys, man.
Yeah. Wow.
And I had a chance to meet George Duke and Joe Sample. I wrote a song for Joe about 20 years ago and played it for him. He was like, man, that sounds pretty good. Almost sounds like me. So
they're not going to turn any of your stuff down.
Oh man, I'm just honored just to know these cats, man. On the last record, I did a George Duke tribute, the Brazilian Love Affair.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Then you met trumpeter Tom Brown.
I met Tom in
Funking for Jamaica.
Yeah, I met him about a year or two after Funkin'.
Yeah.
Now check this story out. A lot of people don't know this. Tom got saved along the way, became a Christian. Yeah. And he didn't want to play Funkin' for Jamaica for years.
Wow.
I was like, man, you turning back those checks? He's like, no, I'm not turning back.
Still being played on the radio.
Yeah. Oh, man, all day. In fact, I think it's 50 years now, right?
Yeah.
No, 1982. So 40 years.
Yeah, about 40 years or so.
I did a gospel jazz record with him called No Longer I in 1987. One of the first gospel jazz records out, period. Before Kirk Whalum and all the other cats. And it came out in 1988, and that's how it really got things jump started for my own career, because the label I was working with, they got wind of it, and that's how I did my first record. I've got a long way to go.
Yeah. Hey, did the pandemic slow you down, or did it kick up your creative juices?
Well, it forced me to be home a little longer, like most cats, and fortunately for me, I already had a studio set up. So all I had to do was just, roll my sleeves up and get busy, man, and do a lot of work. And, over the next month and a half, year and a half or so, a lot of stuff will be coming out that I've done.
Yeah.
So it's, the gigs slowed down, of course, but thank God that wasn't my main source of income, because I've seen some cats really, really struggle.
Oh, yeah. I helped out a few through a foundation. They would call, hey, Bob, you know where I can get That's before the PPE and all that stuff came out. But listen, thank you for coming on. And I keep telling people we have our studios opening up again. And you're welcome to come on and do some stuff, bring some
okay.
with you. Yeah. And we'll set that up. Say that again?
Where you guys based?
We're in the Bronx.
Okay.
We're in the Bronx.
I'm there, brother. I might be
set
able
that up.
to
We'll let you know more. Yeah, there you go. And we'll let you know more about that, all right? Where can we get your information? Where can we get your music?
Sure, you can go to BobBaldwin.com, which is my homepage. And from there, you can click. There's a store there that has most of my catalog. Of course, you get my stuff online at Amazon and Spotify. You can hit me up on Facebook, Twitter. I'm very accessible. People want to reach out to me and say hi. I'm right there.
There you go. Bad boy Bobby Brown. I was talking to him last night, but bad boy, we call him bad boy Bobby Brown, but bad boy Bob Baldwin. I like that hat.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm trying to be cool like you, man.
All right. I'm hanging in there. And I got your music in
somewhere up there, right? I think I got three. I got 3 albums. In fact, I was tempted to do a vinyl because vinyl's coming back, right?
Oh yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing beats the sound of vinyl, man. I said I got to do another vinyl piece.
Yeah. Well, we will check it. They're giving me a hard rap right now, but Bob, thank you so much for coming on, and you're always welcome to come back.
All right, brother. Good to see you, man.
My man Bob Baldwin. All right, jazz great, jazz legend. He's doing his thing. And that's about it for us. And thank you so much for tuning in and checking it all out. And thank you for letting us share in this space and time with you. And always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let your choice control the chooser. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day. And we'll catch you another day, another way. I'll see you over 107.5 WBLS. We love you all. Peace.